Hey there, folks. I'm Charlotte, the Gulf Coast Granny, and tonight I am back after a week of being sick. Seriously, sicker than I've been in a very long time. Um, my voice might sound a little funky, but at least I can talk now. I went for 3 days and I could not speak above a whisper. And yeah, I'm glad to finally be able to voice my opinions every now and then around this house. Um, Tonight I'm just gonna kind of hang out and do something a little bit mindless. I'm sorry, I gotta get my chair comfy. Um, I was sitting here just waiting till 9:30 because that's when I said my stream would begin, right? And I realized I didn't have any tea. Well, that's a disaster. Hi, Althea, how are you doing? Mike, thanks for coming in tonight, y'all. Um, so I realized I didn't have my tea, and I started making it 8 minutes ago. And I just knew that it wasn't going to be ready. But guess what? I poured the ice in my cup just in time. I sat down when it said 000, it's showtime. So I am tickled to death about that because I cannot do a live stream without my tea. Um, oh, y'all can't even see my hands, can you? That's all right, y'all. Y'all probably don't want to see my hands anyway. All I'm doing here is I chained 47. I'm using what's the name of this stuff here? Well, give me a second. I'll get it. I'll get it. There. Um, I'm using Hobby Lobby brand Artiste crochet thread number 3. Hey Denise, thank you so much. I'm so glad I'm better too. Honestly, I don't know what I had. I didn't even go to the doctor because I'm like, why? It felt like a cold, but it got worse over time. And then I lost my voice, and then for 3 days, and then it was like yesterday afternoon I started like turning the corner, and this morning I woke up, I felt fine. I was a little congested, but everything seems so much better, and I'm not coughing anymore. I do need to take my Advil cold and sinus because that helps my congestion. I don't want to be sitting here on string, you know. I might cough occasionally, but it's not a bad cough like it was. So that's good. Anyhow, I'm using it. This is mercerized Egyptian cotton. It is really inexpensive. I got this at Hobby Lobby for $1.99 a skein. So it takes, what I do is I double up my thread when I make these washcloths. And all I do is a half double crochet all the way across back and forth until it's done. And I find that that makes a tight enough weave that the washcloth can hold on to the soap. Thank you, God's desire. Thank you. Um, I use a 3.5 millimeter hook. This is an E. Now I used to use an F, which is a what 3.75 millimeter. And well, let me make sure because here it is right here. Well, no, that's a G. So yeah, that's a 4. So 3.75 millimeter. And I noticed that that really didn't create a tight enough weave. So it took me a while to find this 3.5 millimeter with the black handle on it. This is a Susan Bates hook. They're my favorites. It's what I've always used. And when I found the ones with the handles on them, I just fell in love with them. So I bought a set, but it didn't have the 3.5 millimeter. So I bought one. It cost me as much as the whole pack of the other like 5 hooks together. But that's okay because I needed this, and this works so much better for these washcloths that I make. Um, so what I let me say this over again. I chain 45, I half double crochet till it's done. And it's done when it makes a square. Sometimes that's 45 rows, sometimes it's 50. It just depends on how it works out. But I really like these washcloths. I don't like a super fluffy, soft washcloth. I like one that feels like it's scrubbing me clean. And that's what this mercerized cotton thread does. It does not get super soft. Now, it doesn't scratch. It's not like, say, scrubby yarn or anything like that. But it is sturdy enough that it can handle being a dishcloth or a washcloth. I prefer to use them in the bath because they're pretty, and I wouldn't want to use anything this pretty on my dishes. That's for the old yucky scrubby yarn. You know what I mean? So, how's everybody doing? Are y'all working on anything tonight? How's your garden growing? Look, y'all, I planted that tromboncini squash. I have one out there. I kid you not. It's half as tall as I am, but it's twisted in a loop and then it goes down because I had it on my fence and it got caught on one of the bars. And so it's just going crazy. It's definitely a trombone looking squash, but I didn't know when it was supposed to be picked. So I left it on there and just watched it get bigger and bigger and bigger. And then I learned that to use them as summer squash, it's smarter to pick them when they're smaller. So, hey Linda, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in tonight. I appreciate it. Um, so anyhow, I left it on the vine because I guess what I could do is wait till it gets like a peachy color and then I can harvest it to use as a winter type squash. So, but I have another one growing out there. I swear to you, Denise, it's over 2 feet long. It's over 2 feet. I'm only 5 feet tall, so it doesn't take much to be half as tall as me. So what, 30 inches is as tall as me? It's close. It is close, I promise. It's crazy. You know what? I'll go out there tomorrow and measure it. And when I go live on Wednesday night, maybe Thursday night, I'll tell you how long it is. All curled up and everything. It's crazy how big it got. I couldn't believe it. Now that's the first one. Um, oh gosh, y'all, my power went out today. Just like it flickered for a minute. But the clock on my stove is flashing and I can see it out of my peripheral. And it just a second ago when I kind of stared over there for a minute, I thought there was smoke. And I'm like, who the devil is cooking? Is something on fire? I'm insane. Them visual tricks your eyes play. But it's blinking and I don't know how to make it stop and I don't know how to set the clock. So I'll have to get Poppy up in the morning to do it. But anyhow, that trombone squash is probably that big around. On the neck of it, the bulb of it is like, I could hold it like this. It's insanely huge. But I'm kind of proud of it because I've never grown that squash before and I didn't really know what to expect. So it definitely put on a show for me. All the clocks in your house flash at you too. I'm just not used to it. It's never done that before. So, and honestly, I don't know why my power flickered today. We didn't have a storm. It was sun shining and beautiful outside, and all of a sudden, wham! And it only lasted not even a whole second, but it tore up every clock in the house. Made my internet go out for a minute, but I'm thankful that it comes back on pretty quick after that happens. Denise, are you working tonight? Is it busy? Just curious. Excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. Please forgive me for coughing a little bit, and I might end up having to use my look. Look, do you want to see what's been my best friend for the last week? Hey, Dari, how are you doing, dear? Are you feeling better, my? How's your face doing? How's your back? How's your knees? Tell me all of it. Um, this has been my best friend for the past week. For the first 3 days, I kept blowing my nose, and I was using tissue paper from the bathroom, right? And after the 3rd day, I think all the skin under my nose had been come off. And I went down to the store 'cause I didn't have any Vaseline. And I thought, okay, if I stick Vaseline under my nose, every time I blow my nose, it'll be protected, right? And that worked for a minute. But when Poppy was on his way home from work, I said, hey, look, you need to stop and get me some of those Puffs Plus with the lotion in it so I don't keep, um, you know, making my nose raw. Well, he did. He bought me a 4-pack of them, and this is the only one left. This is it, which I find kind of humorous. I mean, how many people go through an entire 4-pack of tissues when they're sick? I've never done that before in my life. Hey, Debbie, how are you doing, dear? Your back and your knees still giving you trouble? I'm so sorry that happened to you, Dari. Dari fell and messed her face up. And didn't you break your nose? I am feeling better. Thank you for asking, Dari. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Bear with me tonight, you guys. I did want to show y'all my May makes, my things I made in May, but I can't show you one of them because I already gave it away. And it was a little miniature Highland cow that and my daughter's boyfriend really, really liked it, so I let him have it. But I'm in the process of making another one. Here it is down here. Okay, so last time I was live, y'all saw me make this poor little handicapped snuggle slug, and his little eyeballs a little bit off. See, he's looking this way and he's looking this way. That's okay, because I have double vision and I understand him, and I'm keeping him. I'm not going to give him to nobody. He's my best friend now. And then I made this one for my little baby grandson. I thought he might like the red fuzzy yarn. This is Soho yarn, and it's got yellow on it from Hirschner's, and it's called Cozy Cloud, I think. And then this up here is just Skinny Baby Velvet, I think, from Bernat. And then, oh, here's this is my pretty one. I love this one. He is made with Huga yarn with a 3-weight acrylic. I doubled it. And, okay, I'm at work. We actually have patients. Well, you take care of yourself. You tell them patients what for, too. You make them behave. And then this is also the skinny velvet. And what I did with the, not velvet. Maybe that is what it is. I can't remember, y'all, but it's like a chenille velvety type yarn. And it's a 4-weight. So what I did was I doubled it to make the tops of both of these. But I love him too. I may end up sending this one to my grandson instead of the red one, even though I think red would probably be better for, a 6-month-old baby. I don't know. But he's so pretty. He's so pretty. I just love him. I love these things, and they're easy to make, and they don't take no time at all. I think I made the last one in 2 hours, which is not bad for me. I'm not a super fast crocheter. That's why I probably won't finish this washcloth tonight. But then I had some of that leftover yellow yarn. And Lydia, hi, honey, how are you? Oh, you said I'm in pain right now. My hand tendonitis hurts me dealing with, oh no. Look, that toothache will make you forget all about your hand pain. Giving both of them, I'm on. Well, I made this kitty cat, but y'all, I forgot to put his ears on him. So I need to do that. That's the thing you do after you get him all put together. And I've got to put his face on him, but I think he's cute. It's called a bun cat, and I forget who the pattern's by, but I will put it in the description after I finish the video. I'll add it to that. Hang on one second, you guys. Oh goodness. Dinah, be quiet. You always do this to me in the middle of a live stream. That's my dog, and y'all know I always have to get up and let her out because she's absolutely rotten. And the only time she wants to go out is when I'm doing a live stream. And she'll whine and carry on, and Mona's nodding her head. Y'all, please help me welcome my friend Mona to the stage. Hey, Mona.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm great, thanks. But anyhow, this is going to be a really cute cat once I get his face on him and his ears on him.
Oh.
And then y'all saw my turtles.
Oh, we talking
Dinah,
crocheting tonight?
Do what?
We talking crocheting tonight?
Just a little. We're talking everything tonight. I don't have no plans.
I got
so
some
these
stuff
are my
in there. Go ahead.
These are my turtles. And I made those in May.
Oh, they're cute.
And this one's so nice. He has beautiful gold eyes. Look at that. Oh, you can't hardly see him. But his eyes are so pretty. And then this one, he's got big old blue eyes because that's all I had to match. But I got those. And that's really all I did in May. So June, I don't know what June's going to look like. Oh, let me show you.
How you doing, Linda? Good to see you.
Now, I'm making this Highland cow. I'll show you his head because he's not put together yet. But I did this. Well, he's got one ear missing too.
Difference between a well-dressed man and a unicycle and a poorly dressed man on a bicycle.
A tire?
Okay.
Oh, so funny. Where do you get these from? Do you make them up? You love the sea turtles. That was a super simple pattern. And I'll put the link to where I got that one when I finish the video too. So y'all can click on it if you want to see where they're from. But anyhow, there's his eyeballs. I got to get closer. I put gold eyeballs on him too. And then he's got little bangs, see, that cover up his eyes, which is cute to me. Now, he's got lots of pieces. So I've got his body here, and he's going to be small. Now, the last one I made was a little bigger than him because I made it with a different size yarn. But I made this with that 4-weight chenille. And this one too, this white. It's really a vanilla creamy color. But here's his arms, and they'll go here. And then, oh, where's your leg? Dude, where's your leg? There it is.
She said, dude.
And then his leg will go down here.
Oh, okay.
And then he'll be able to sit or stand. Well, he ain't gonna stand by itself. But I figured the reason I wanted to do it smaller, excuse me, than the others is because I wanted the baby to be able to wrap his hands around it and really get a good grip. And so there's that. But those are the things I've done. And let's see what happens this month. I don't know what I'm going to make. I want to make a dragon. And thank you, Linda. Thank you. Yes, Mona has a channel. Mona, aren't you you're a mod in here, aren't you?
Oh,
you should be if you're not.
I am.
Yeah, put your link. I
have to
down
go
there.
to the channel on my phone. I wasn't on the channel on my phone.
Okay.
It would help.
It would, wouldn't it? Put your link in so that Dari can it is. It's sifting some soil and more. But she'll drop her link in a second. Y'all, I've got to take 2
Look,
seconds and
how I
let
drop my
that.
link.
I don't know. I just copy and paste it.
Okay, how you do that?
You stick your finger on the
Oh my, look.
Oh
Okay,
dear.
hold on. Hold on. I might be able to do it.
Okay, you'll figure it out. You're
Bone
good friends.
tired. Did it already.
Oh, did you? Thank you, Denise. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Look, this dog's gonna make me crazy. Hey, Jane Doe. Oh,
Hey
now we got
Jane
the
Doe. How
okay.
you doing? Good to see you. Hey everybody, how
The
y'all
master,
doing?
the master's in the house.
Uh uh
Okay, don't go outside.
now she's gonna leave. I can talk now, because
Yes, yes.
she couldn't talk for a day, so she just trying to make up for all that talking that she couldn't do yesterday, baby.
Girl,
Because I can't get a word in. Let me
I'm
be quiet.
sorry, Mona. I'm sorry. So sorry. It's been a
But
long
I got
time.
some stuff I want to show you. I didn't
Tell
show
me,
you
show me, show
everything
me,
that I
show
got in the
me.
mail, and
Oh
I
yeah,
think you're
okay.
gonna love it. I really
I am.
think you're gonna
Okay, show
love it.
me.
I just subscribed.
Make it
Thank
happen,
you,
girl.
Dory. You ready?
I'm ready.
You know you diamond paint, right?
Yeah.
So do you ever go to Temu and look and see what they have on there? Oh,
No.
okay. Okay. Well, they have this thing right here.
Well, what the devil is it?
I'm going to show you. I'm showing
Okay,
you.
okay. I need to just chill out.
Right. Look, it slides off.
Okay.
Slides off, right? You
Right.
put your, hold on. Because I already did one. I left it loaded up. Hold on.
Okay.
This one's got a lot in it. But first of all, it's actually a holder for your beads for your drones, right?
Okay.
You can
Okay. Got
either
little ridges.
yeah.
Okay.
This part comes out. You can make
Purple
it.
part.
Yeah, purple part.
Right.
I think you can really. I'm sorry, but my wrist is not helping none, y'all. So give me a
Yeah.
second.
Yeah. And Dari diamond paints too, and so does Denise.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
well, y'all gonna love this
Denise
thing
said.
right here if I can get
Denise
it out.
said, I'm into diamond painting now, and cards, lanyards, T-shirts, tumblers. Oh, and I'm a nurse.
Is that Denise? I am so tripping. First, I'm working on mug. I worked on the mug, but I got other ideas, so I'm gathering up some stuff so I can do some mugs.
I wouldn't know how to do them because you need a cricket, don't you?
Not with the way I'm doing it. No,
No.
not the way I'm doing it.
Yes, Dory, I'll drop your link, honey. Hang on 1 second, okay? How can I do that without? I gotta go to my. Hang on
I'm
one
trying to
second,
figure
dear.
out how I got the other one out. Oh
Mm-hmm.
my god!
Use pocket knife.
You
Puppy
know I
has
moved
pocket knife
my.
no matter
Hold on.
what he
No, it's
does.
right here. It's right here. You know,
Okay,
I keep the knife by my side. I keep knife and scissors right by my side everywhere I go.
there you go. That's what you need to do. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, Dari. Just give me a minute. I gotta get over there.
Yeah, that's all I needed to do. Right. So check it out.
Okay.
Check this out.
I'm checking.
You can put it in here and it's got the straight lines. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Okay, I see him.
then you got it to where you know how you put it on there and you line them up, it splits it up for you, right?
Right.
And then you got the other side that splits them up for you. You get 2, 3, 4, 5 on up.
Oh my goodness! It divides it into placers.
Yes.
Oh my goodness! Look
Yes.
at that.
Yes.
That is so.
Actually,
See,
I don't know if it's gonna show. Wait a minute. But I did it. That's what it looks
thank
like.
you, Jane Doe.
You
I
see it?
appreciate you so much. Look at that.
Yeah.
See, now I need that because I haven't begun to multi-place yet because I can't get them on the thing straight.
So this right here will help you do it. And then when you finish, yeah, you want to, come back later.
You just slide the top right over it, huh?
Just slide the top right on over it. There you go.
Like that.
That's what I got today. I didn't, I was so interested in the other one.
In the
when
other
I opened
thing,
this up, I thought this was a diamond painting, actually. And then, you'd be able to put it all back in here.
Right.
Yeah. I'm like,
y'all,
what?
When I turn for the second row and every row thereafter, I only chain one and I go in the very first stitch. I do not skip a stitch at all when I make this.
Don't either, Linda.
Just so you know.
Put this in.
I'm sorry, I'm behind on the chat. Thank you, Jane Doe. I appreciate you dropping Dari's link for us. Hey, Lori, how are you doing? Okay. Yeah, I need one of those too. I do. So you're going to have to send me a link to that.
You need the link to this? Oh, I'm not. Okay.
And
yes, I am. I thought I was. You got another channel.
Who has another channel?
Dory.
Oh. It's Hillbilly Diamonds.
By Dory.
Oh, Lord.
Because I know I follow her on Dory.
Hang on.
I thought I did. Well, I'll
Hillbilly Diamonds by
because I did watch. Because I thought I was following her already. I know I watched a couple of her diamond, her diamond painting, and plus because she had went to Wally World the other day and she had me running over there spending my money. Yeah, I was watching you. I saw you. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I went over there and they didn't have no diamond painting, and the one
none.
And then I went to another one, and they didn't have the one that I was looking for because they had them on all the way on the top shelf, so you couldn't see the price of them or anything, see what it was. So I was like, I don't want to fool with them. So I went to Wally World online and got the one that I was looking for.
Good.
Matter of fact, I got
that's
two.
Another thing. I forgot to show y'all my other May make. This was my Memorial Day diamond painting that I made. Let's see. Oh, fiddlesticks. Oh.
Right now I'm working on coasters.
I think it's so nice. Hey Jackie, how are you?
Hey Jackie.
So good to see you. I've missed everybody. So this was what I did for Memorial Day, and I love it. I just love it. I wanted something simple and patriotic, and I got it right here from Amazon, Amazon.com. Yep.
Yeah, I got 2 more left, and I'll be done with the Steelers.
Mona's a lot faster at this than I am. That one took me a while. Took me about a week. Yeah. Well, I don't work on it. No, I mean, you know,
You don't work well. I mean, yeah,
I,
I work
I
on it.
just
Because it's taking the place of crocheting because since I can't crochet right now. So I guess that's why I've been and it's like it's taken away from everything. I can't
yeah,
do anything but this. I barely even eat because I'm doing this. I wake up and I'm thinking I'm gonna do something else because I have plans to do something else. But I
yeah,
seem to find out I have to do some of these and then go do what I got to do and come back and do some more and go what because it's I don't know what it is. I'm addicted really, 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 really bad. You said I was gonna be
yeah.
addicted, but I didn't know it was gonna be to this extreme.
It can really steal your time.
It's
It's
stolen all my time because I don't go to
mm,
bed until 5 o'clock in the morning.
my, oh my.
Cause
I'll be right
it's like
back.
I want to fit. I guess because I want to finish. I want to get it done. So them big ones only last like I had one that lasted a week, but the big ones usually take um 2 to 3 days to do. And I even did a sea turtle. I showed you my sea turtle, right?
Yeah, you
Oh yeah,
did.
you did.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, that was me.
Uh,
I'm sorry.
yeah. And made me look up to see who else is on here.
I'm sending
Lord. Mona, I'm
it
the
does.
same way.
Granny, I got 6 skeletons coming from Timu.
You know what? Timu has gotten all my money. And I'm so mad at Timu right now. I don't know. But it's not Timu, it's the sellers. And I
Yeah.
have to understand that Timu is just a service where sellers come on and sell their products. So I
Hmm.
have to be mad at the seller because I was doing a stitch and
Yeah.
they didn't give me all the drills. So I got a
No.
stitch that's not complete. And he is so cute. But what
Oh,
I need to do is work on another stitch and see if that color is gonna come up
yeah.
in the other colors and they have extra, then I'll be able to put it on there to fill in the what's missing. Hopefully.
You I've in fact the ones that I'm about to send you are there's a lot of blues in here and there's a lot of leftover blues in those. So
How
I'm
you
gonna
know
send
it's
you
a blue that I'm
all
missing?
the ones. Huh? Because
How you,
Stitch is blue.
but it's not a blue that I'm missing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe it's not. I was being
I got a lot
presumptuous.
of blues. But you know what? I might be able to fill it in. But I think it's a I'm not for sure what color it is. I have to go through and pick up until I can find the number because I didn't leave one out to see what color it is.
Right, 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 right.
But you know
Okay.
what? It should be on that I know the number, but
Hmm.
I don't so hopefully somebody else can come through with that number because I told him it's the number 500. And that's all I wanted was the drills. I didn't want another nothing. They didn't have to send me a whole nother kit or nothing like that. I don't want that. I just
You
want
just want the
the
drills.
drills. Yeah, that's all
Yeah,
I want is the drills.
yeah.
And they was like, they can't do that.
Excuse me.
She said she got a
That was
bunch of
good.
random drills. Well, like I said, I have a bunch of stitch. So what I just need to do is pull out stitch and do
Uh-huh.
those and see if that color is in there. Because it
Right.
is part of stitch.
Hmm.
That makes sense. 500 exactly. That's the number, the color number is 500 from that seller.
Lydia says you can go on Amazon and order a color replacements.
But do they have the 500? I want that Pacific.
Right. And what I wonder, and I know
Everybody's
think that
number is
those
not the
numbers
same.
are supposed to be universal, but
It's not.
I don't know if they are or not.
I wish they was universal. I would be one happy sister. Then I can be able to I can set it up to
Right,
store mine and put the number on there. And when I have extra, I can put that number in there. And it would be
right,
great if it was universal.
right, right. But they don't want life to be that easy for us.
Of course, they don't want to be that easy and make sense. They don't want to make it make sense.
Nope, never,
Not at
never.
all.
So,
And see,
Jackie, I'm sorry.
go ahead.
I just wanted to tell Jackie that I don't feel like I was forewarned about that tromboncino squash. That thing is fragging huge, okay? It is huge.
Did Jackie see this? Was she here when I
No,
showed this thingy? This
I
drill
don't think
kit?
she was. Thank you for coming in, Linda. Good night. You have a wonderful evening too, dear.
Good night, Linda. Oops.
Oh, I subscribed to your channel, Linda. And if y'all don't know Linda, go over there and check her out, okay?
Where's she at?
Um,
Did she drop her link before she left?
Jane Doe, would you please drop her link one more time, please? If not, I think I can do it. I don't know. So challenged.
Lori's story. She already did.
Okay, thank you. Okay. The numbers are universal. They match embroidery floss numbers. No kidding, Lori. I did not know that. But that makes sense. Considering that these diamond paintings kind of remind me of cross stitch.
It won't
Oh, and
go.
I finished my map too, but
Oh.
I was going to take it last week to go get it what do you call mounted, but what happened, I forgot that I didn't seal it, and I took it up there and they said, oh, but it has to be sealed. Oh, well, crap, I know they told me that, but I forgot. So so that's what I had to bring it back home, and I haven't sealed it yet. I got to get some of that sealing stuff. So there's that. But once I do, it's going back here behind me. It's going to replace that wooden
I
sign
wonder
back
why
there.
it won't let me do nothing.
What's it not letting you do?
Pull up Dory. I mean, not Dory, but Lori.
Linda? Linda or Lori?
Lori. Oh, here we go. Hold on. I'm trying to.
Thank
Phone
you,
acting
Jane Doe.
crazy. My phone. I think I need a new phone because it's messing with me so bad. It's making me feel irritated. Because
Well,
I've been had this phone for a long time and I'm not getting my messages. I have to actually go to Messenger to get my messages.
no. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tina. I'm sorry. I get like that. I get distracted with what I'm doing. I'll move my hands all over this area.
Hey, Tina.
I'm
You
just
can't
doing a
move your
simple
hand.
washcloth tonight, Tina.
It must be my
Um,
phone.
I'm not making it special. It's
Because
half double
I can't
crochets.
get Linda's either.
Um,
You know what?
and
I
I
know what
made
to do. I know
this
what to
time I
do.
made 47 stitches. Did a half double crochet in the second chain from the hook. And when I get to the end, I just chain one and go back in the very first very first stitch. And I do that all the way across till it's long enough. And then I've got a washcloth.
I did a thing today.
What you did?
I added a middle to my table.
Oh, good. So you have more space.
So yeah, to make a mess, it took 2 seconds for me to fill the
Fill
table
it up.
right back up.
That's funny.
It was crazy.
I've already made a burgundy washcloth like this, 2 of them. And I made a gray one, but they're in the wash. And then I'm going to make this pretty orange color. And this, of course, I don't know what color this is, magenta, fuchsia, something. And then I'm going to do these colors here.
Oh.
But I can get 2 washcloths out of each. Well, 2 washcloths out of 2 rolls of thread. What did I knock it?
That's something I never done.
No.
No, I never made a washcloth.
Well, I've made them with all kinds of different yarns, mostly, cottons, different types of cotton, like, excuse me, handicrafter cotton from Bernat and
That's a little. What size hook is that?
Sugar and Creek. It's a 3.5 millimeter E hook, and
that's little.
it is small, but it makes a really tighter stitch, so your soap don't just run right through the holes.
Right. And so the yarn is a what? A 1 or 2?
It's a thread. It's lace weight 0.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
It's number 3 thread. Number 3. Nope. Wait a minute. That's not true. It's number 10. Hang on.
Okay.
It is number 10. Number 10 thread. I'm sorry if I said 3 before. I apologize. Thank you, Diary. I like the blue too, but this one's my favorite, to be honest with you. This funky.
I'm headed out and relax my tooth pain, and my wrist can go away.
All right, Lydia. Hey, look here. Try some on that tooth. Oh shoot. I had it in my head.
A clove. Take a clove and put it in your teeth.
Thank you. Get a clove and put it there. It'll numb that area around your tooth.
It sure will.
And it's completely natural remedy, but it really works. That's what they used to do back in the old days before there was Novocaine.
Yep.
And it helps. And try some Motrin or some naproxen or something like that. I'm not a doctor. I do not practice medicine. I'm just telling you what works for me whenever I've had that problem in the past. Of course, I should have been a doctor. I missed my calling.
That's why you know so much. I was wondering.
What do you mean that's why I know so much? You mean about...
a lot of stuff. Because a lot of stuff you be saying, you should have been a doctor.
Well, see, I went to nursing school and I hated it. I hated nursing. I hated it. That's why I have so much respect for
no more than a doctor.
No, it's different. Nurses do all the work. Doctors make all the money.
Right, that part.
Because all the doctors, doctors have their... Nurses do the bulk of everything. Truly.
Tooth pain, that's what my dentist does for dry sockets. He takes them with cloves.
It's good stuff. No, nurses do and some nurses know more than the doctors do. And that's the truth.
That's what I said.
They just don't have that degree, that piece of paper. Which is a shame. But then again, I just hated nursing. I truly did. You know what I thought? See, I had 5 kids when I did that.
Mm.
And I thought, um,
That
and
makes
it
sense.
was not, it wasn't a bachelor, it was a LPN class, okay? That's like the lowest nurse on the totem pole. But it was only a year program, so I thought, well, I can do this for a year and then I can get a really good job. Didn't work that way. But during my clinicals, I did it for almost till the end, and I didn't even get my license. I just quit because I didn't like it, and I said to myself, I got 5 kids. If I'm gonna hear people complain all day about everything being wrong with them, I just go home and listen to it. Because people are ungrateful and they're you get them at their worst and their worst moments. And they do bust their butts. They do. And they're the lowest paid. That's right. But I mean they don't have the education that the rest of the nurses have, and it's just the way the way the structure works, the chain of command, I guess. But I ended up going to work in a nursing home for a little while as a nursing assistant. Oh, that was awful too. But I enjoyed that more than nursing
Mm.
because it was less responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Nursing's a lot of responsibility. It's easy to kill somebody when you're nursing.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Not on purpose, but if you make a mistake,
Mm-mm.
that could be
Mm-mm.
your whole career, your whole life.
Mm.
You know, when you're a CNA, it's like, well, she's dumb anyway.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
She's at the bottom of the food chain. She don't have no responsibility, and there's that. So the company you're working for takes on that responsibility. But yeah, I'm glad I don't do that anymore.
Right.
But I did learn a lot, a lot. Plus, when I was a kid, my granny was always really sick. She had strokes and she had a leg amputated and she went through non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and I felt like I stayed at the hospital with her more than I didn't. Because we would go up and visit her every weekend, and we would just sit there all day and visit with her. And so I learned a lot from that, and I learned a lot from having kids, and I learned a lot from having a daughter with a heart condition. And then I learned a lot from having kids with migraines, and I learned a lot. My exposure's huge. I learned a lot from having a husband with ankylosing spondylitis. And I'm not the kind of person who just says, I don't, if a doctor tells me what's wrong with me, I'm asking 4,000 questions. He don't walk out that room till I'm done with him because I need to know it all. And if he don't tell it to me, I'll go to Google and find out. And then I scare myself to death, you know. But I think that's a lot of problem in the medical field, not the medical field. Going to a doctor today is people are too trusting, and they don't advocate for themselves like they need to, but they don't have the knowledge that they need to do that.
I was going to
So
say
it's
they
like
don't know.
yeah, and it's like a catch 22, you know, because they don't. If you don't know, you don't know. Like I told somebody one time, I know just enough to be dangerous. But now, when Wesley gets so mad at me because when I'm in the hospital, if they don't come and take my IV out fast enough so I can get the heck out of there because I don't like being there in the first place, I'll take it out myself. And he gets so mad with me. Charlotte, you're not supposed to do that. I know I'm not supposed to do that, but they need to get in here and do it. I'm not going to hurt myself. I know what I'm doing. But I've been scolded many times for that
Mm,
back in the day.
mm.
Okay. You know, I'm getting a little further on this than I thought I was going to. It seems to be going faster.
Good.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, because
I'm
you're
really,
moving a little faster. It's just that first row that really slows you down. Then you get the second row and the third row, and then you get faster and faster and faster.
yeah.
Especially when it
Feel
comes
like I'm,
repetitious.
that's right. Well, that's why I like making these because it's the same stitch over and over again. And it's a mindless thing. I mean, you can do it while you're talking or you don't have to read no directions.
Right. That's when you really can get
Um,
down.
yeah. I mean, I can do that with this and granny squares. I can do it. And you ever tried the linen stitch or moss stitch?
Mm, I
It's
think.
when you make a single crochet, chain one, single crochet, then you skip a stitch, and then you single crochet. It's like
Oh yeah,
every
I
other.
made a few of those.
Oh, I love that stitch. It's one of
I
my
do.
favorites.
Yep. I make those like with baby blankets.
I love it. I made myself a blanket with that stitch. Um, out of what do you call it? You ask questions too, Dari. It's information you don't really want to know, but grateful when you do know. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You always wish that you didn't have to know it, you know. You can always learn more hands-on than from a book. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah, I think
That's
I'm gonna
how I
like this.
that's how I learned the best. Is it working good for you?
Yeah. I'm gonna be able
Good.
to do more. I don't have to be shaking all the time. I have a whole lot
Right.
of them that
Do
is
you
already in the thing.
how many do you do at once when
I'm
you're
doing
doing
one at
that?
a time. One at a time.
Oh,
All
one
of
at a
them.
time.
All of them is one at a time. Sometimes I do it left-handed, and sometimes I do it right.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
And I'm right-handed,
Well,
and I'm doing it with the left. Takes me a little bit longer to do it with the left, but it gives my right wrist a break.
a break. Yeah, yeah. I could never do it with my left hand.
Don't
My
say
left
that. Don't
hand,
say that.
look, you don't know what my left hand does. Nothing.
Mm-mm.
It does nothing.
But you need to
Now,
work on it.
I guess you can learn, to retrain your
Yep, your
brain,
mind, right.
you know,
And
to
it
to work
helps.
that way.
It helps.
Does
To
it?
make that, yeah, to make it
Why's
work.
why's that pulling like that? Oh, don't tell me. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
be so mad at myself, y'all.
What happened?
I think I missed a stitch somewhere.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
that happens. Yep, and you told me don't be buying all that stuff. They saying you need this and you need that. You don't need all that stuff. And I'm so hard headed. I done bought this and I done bought that. I was like, I can't tell them that I bought all this stuff. And now you see what all I got. And you're like, man, that's cool. I need that.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I had somebody approach me from a company asking me, now get this. They asked me if I was interested in a product that they carry, and basically they wanted me to demonstrate it on my channel
Right.
because they thought that my viewers would just love this product, and so would I. and they
Mm,
would give me a discount code for my viewers, blah, blah, blah. So I responded a few days later because I wanted to think about it. And I also looked up the company and I wanted to research it because you don't know who's scamming who today, you know?
right, right.
So I wrote back and I said, I am interested, but I have a few questions. I said, what exactly do you expect from me? I'm willing to do an honest review of your product. Um, and I'm willing to recommend it if I like it. And I said, I know something to the effect that they were going to provide a discount to my viewers. Is there going to be any other benefit to me compensation wise, or is this just a free product for the review? And I wasn't demanding anything. It was a
Asking
question.
questions.
Yeah. And because I was willing to do it regardless. It didn't, it's like a $30 product. And I haven't heard back from the lady yet.
Mm,
So I guess I asked too many questions or something. I don't know.
mm.
Or maybe it was a scam. Who knows?
There's a lot of
But
that
I
going
did
on.
look up the company, and the person's name that contacted me was one of the people in the company.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. But I can buy it myself if I need to. It was a diamond painting pen that was electric, and you don't have to use the goopy stuff with it. It
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
sucks it up and holds it on, and then you put it
Yeah,
down.
I'm waiting for that to come in.
Oh, you bought one?
Yep.
Good. You'll have to let me know how it is. Now,
Yep.
Lydia has one, and she just loves hers.
Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, when she got it, man, she was like really hyped over it.
I bet. Especially if you don't have to use you have to stick it in. But
Right.
I don't have to stick mine in a lot. I do a whole
No,
lot. I'm still on the very first one that I received.
really.
Yep.
See, now, you must not lay it down real hard on that
I don't.
because I'll tell you what I've come across is whenever I get my pen loaded up with the goopy stuff,
Yep.
it'll squish out when I put the
Mine don't.
drills down.
Not
And
unless
yours
I have
doesn't?
to move it. If I have to move it, it'll squish out. But other than that, no.
Okay. Maybe I'm doing it too hard then.
Yep.
Okay.
I touch it real little, but like I say, and I still like have about over half of it to still use. And I've
Oh,
diamond painted
wow.
a lot of stuff, and I'm still on the first one.
Wow. Well,
So I have a lot of extras.
that's I've got a few extras, but I've been going through it um a moderately. I wouldn't say because when I first got diamond paintings, I wasn't going through as much, but now I do for some reason.
You
And
pushing it
maybe because
real hard. You
I've
pushing it
gotten a little
in.
heavy-handed on it.
Yeah,
Lori's
I'm
story
not.
says I asked the right questions. I hope so, Lori. I hope so. I know it sure helped when we took my son to the doctor a couple weeks ago. Oh, and we got his MRI results back, and he's perfectly normal. Nothing, nothing up there in his head causing any of this. It's just what it is, I guess. Just avoid the triggers, take his medicine, and hope for the best. Now, I will say, um, my son has tremors like an old man. And when he's trying to do detailed things, his hands will shake. And the one of the medicines that they put him on has really stopped that to a huge degree. And I am so thankful for that. It is great news, Jackie. I was, I wasn't overly concerned, but some of the issues that my boy has, there was always that little thought in the back of my mind, like, what if it's all connected, and what if it's something that we can't see? And I was really grateful when the doctor finally said, yes, we can have an MRI. And if it hadn't have been for Lori advising me, I might not have done that, even though I've wanted one done on him for years. But exactly, Lori, that's I'm so grateful for that. Yeah. Same kind of frustrating. Have you tried buoy hydration and brain? No, but I'm gonna write it down. We do use Migravent and Liquid IV. We do use those. Migravent's a supplement that has magnesium, B2, and some other substance that starts with butter. Butterbur, that's it, butterbur. That's the three things in this supplement. And it's also the liquid IV, of course, is for hydration. But I've always got a 40-pack of water here in the kitchen. He takes bottles of it to school with him, at least 2 or 3 every day. And he's always drinking water constantly. But I am grateful that that's done, and it's just, something I don't have to think about anymore. Let's see, buoy, UOY. Okay, is more effective. Let's see, hydration. I noticed that when he backs off on drinking water, the migraines increase.
That means you need some water.
Brain drops. Is brain drops the same thing, or along the same lines? You get a permanent discount if it's for a chronic condition. Okay. For the buoy hydration. That's good to know. Does he need a prescription for it? Okay. 2 different drops, both are okay. Where do you get them? Cause, well, I mean, like Walgreens or a health food store or online. I guess you can get anything online, can't you?
Yep.
Anything. Look, here I am. Tina's gonna be hollering at me in a minute. I can't see your hand. Okay, I'll go online and get them. I'll be back in just a minute, y'all. I've got to take care of my nose situation.
All right then. Well, let me jump in while you gone and stop all this diamond painting I'm doing over here. See, I think they're about to connect with a big store, but the discount will be directly through. Oh, okay. So, yeah,
Okay,
I'm over
that
here
was
diamond
easy.
painting. I need to be hooking my camera up so y'all can see my diamond painting instead of seeing me and my head looking down, right? But my
I
face is
use
so close.
I use two. I
Right.
use my phone for my hands, and I use my computer for my face. And that seems to have worked out pretty good for me so far. Sometimes I get bad angles though, and sometimes I'll watch a replay, a little bit of a replay, And I'll think, what in the world were you thinking? But, at that point, it's over with. I can't do nothing about it to fix it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Time for another one of those. Look, y'all, I've been using these. I got them at Walgreens.
Yeah.
They're really good. And they don't
Mucinex.
taste, yeah, sore throat, soothing, and comfort. Well, sore throat plus soothing comfort. This stuff here has worked great for me. Mona gets in the zone. She sure does. I think they're about to connect with a big store, but the discount would be directly through the website. Okay. So do you have to have some kind of doctor's verification, or just show them a prescription, or how does that work, Lori? Through the website. Good night, Dari. I hope you feel better. I hope your knee and your back start getting well really quick. I know it's been a while though.
Night, Dory.
Mm.
I'm really liking this thing.
Yeah,
I'm really
good.
gonna like it when I learn how to do it multiples.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be really nice. But this coaster is not gonna let you do that anyway because it's all over the place. There's
Right, and
nothing
it's
straight up
round.
and down. Right, it's round.
Okay, Lori. Thanks for that. Good night, dear. You sleep well. Thank you. Thank you for coming in and spending your time with us tonight.
That's what
Oh
I'm talking about.
my. How's Miss Peachnut?
She's fine.
I
I
thought
didn't
maybe she
talk to her
tripped over her
today.
scissors. Did she run and fall on her scissors?
What happened?
I said, did she run and fall on them scissors?
When?
I'm teasing,
Oh,
silly. Remember she was threatening you with scissors?
girl, she's always threatening me.
She tickled me to death when she said that. That was so funny.
Look,
She a mess, but
yes,
I
she.
love her.
Me too. Me
I
too.
know. She's something else. Does she have children?
Not that I know of.
Really? No wonder she talks about extension cords and scissors.
Okay.
No.
So now you get it, right?
Yeah.
If
Mm-mm-mm.
you think about what was she getting?
Right? Oh, isn't that sad? That's so sad.
Yeah.
I hope she didn't get that. Oh,
Stitching cord?
yeah.
She probably didn't. She was a good girl.
Was she?
I think I got hit a couple of times with the stitching cord. My aunt used to make sure it was hot.
My gosh.
Yep, she would put that coffee
That's
pot on, the
awful.
electric coffee pot on. To be making her coffee. And she'll make my cereal. And I get up, I have to go brush my teeth and, wash
Yeah.
up stuff and, now all this time the cereal's in that milk. So by the time I
Mm.
get to the cereal, it was soggy.
Oh yeah. Who wants to eat soggy cereal?
And it was
Ugh.
the Kellogg's Special C.
Oof. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And it
Yep.
was just mush.
Yep. And I would get it because I didn't want to eat it.
You didn't want to eat it.
So I have to
Oh,
open
sorry.
up my throat and pour it down.
Oh my God.
Yep.
That's
She
just
will get
mean.
that extension cord, baby. I'm popped me a couple of times. Look, okay. Yeah.
Oh no, that's terrible. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Me too.
See, my kids ought to be grateful they had a crazy mom instead of an.
Abusive. But that wasn't my mom. Mind you, that was not my mom. That was a great aunt. My grandmother's sister.
Hey, Sonia, how are you doing? I'm so glad everybody came out tonight because I thought my whole channel was just going to die because I hadn't been on here in a while.
How you think it's gonna die? It ain't gonna die. People know
Well, it
you
didn't die.
speak.
Hey, even the it
Hey, Sonya,
didn't
how
die
you doing? Good to see you.
that 18-month break I took, so I guess a week ain't gonna kill it either, huh?
Nope. Nope.
I was worried about it though.
And guess what? And
Hmm.
everybody found you too. And happy to
Yeah,
see you when they see you. Girl, where you been? Oh,
that's
it's so good
true.
to see you. Because, you know, me and
Oh,
you used to hang out all night long.
I
I would go to
know.
sleep. I would go, y'all would put me to sleep. Sometimes I wake up, you be on. Sometimes you be going off. Yeah.
You know who I miss is Patrick. You remember Patrick, the Australian?
Yeah.
I miss him a whole bunch. His mama got in a bad car accident a couple of years ago at Christmas
Okay.
time. And she survived. And when they were doing scans on her, they found out somehow that she needed heart surgery.
Okay.
And she had something bypass, and she survived that too, and she's doing really good.
Mm-hmm.
But when she went into surgery, she made him promise to take better care of himself.
Mm-hmm.
And he promised her he would, because she thought she probably wouldn't, might not make it
Wasn't
out
gonna
of
make
there.
it, right?
Right. So, do you know he quit drinking? He
Okay.
went on the carnivore diet and lost a ton of weight. He
Oh,
looks amazing.
awesome.
But he's not hanging out on YouTube anymore.
Oh,
He's changed his life, so I think he's changed also
everything. Yeah.
he had to change who he was hanging out with pretty much.
Right. That part.
And not necessarily me and Grumpus and Marcel, but other folks too that were
Yeah. Influence.
carrying on in a lifestyle that he had left behind.
Right.
Put it that way. But I'm really happy for him.
Yeah.
I'm glad that he got more time with his mama,
Yeah.
and I'm glad that he's taking good care of himself.
Yeah. He's from Australia, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, he lives in Melbourne, Australia.
Yeah, I
But I
remember
miss
him.
him because he was so funny. He was really funny. Well, he probably still is,
Of
but
course he is.
yeah. Marcel said she was gonna try to contact him.
Mm.
Because we were just talking about him the other night. Marcel calls me every now and then, and we'll chat for a little bit.
Okay.
The only time Grumpus ever called me was to tell me he had a heart attack and he was going to have quadruple bypass surgery.
Mm.
He says, "Well, Charlotte, if I don't make it out of this, I just wanted to tell you it was real good knowing you."
Mm.
It just tore me up.
Yeah.
I said, "Good Lord, Grumpus, you're going to be fine." Don't do
Well,
that to me.
you don't know because when you get on that table and they get to talking to you, and look,
Mhm.
I need to make some phone calls first because that's what I did. I
Right?
was more worried about my car than I was getting the surgery. Where is my car? Who's going to get my car? Is my car going to be all right? say you more worried about your car, lady. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Do
You
you
need to
realize
help
you're
more
in trouble,
attention.
girl? You in danger, girl. So how are you tonight?
Hey, Lisa, warrior queen. How you doing? Good to see ya. Lovely, Lisa.
Oh, get in there. There. Shoot, look at this. I'm just flying. Flying. I
This one has
believe
a
I can
whole lot of
fly.
black in it. Boy, I tell you. I'm glad I did this one first.
You know what? That fish one I was working on has a ton of black in it. And I can't hardly see the symbols on it, so I gotta get a light. And I haven't bought one yet, but I'm going to before I
What? Charlotte,
what? What?
look.
You gonna show off your light, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't talking about that kind of light. I'm talking about the backlight.
Oh, I can show that off too.
Oh, you got a magnifying glass on that light. Girl, I could probably see with that.
Yep, you can.
Shit, that
You
would be
can.
nice. Yeah, I need to get one of them then. Do you
And
like
I
that
don't even
better, or
use
would?
it. I don't even use it. I use the light. I don't even use the magnifying glass.
Oh, okay. See, the magnifying glass would be perfect for me.
No, it's not. I can't see it, so
I would have to get it way down close. I thought about just getting a handheld magnifying glass.
yeah.
You know what I've been doing when I can't see it?
Hmm.
Don't laugh at me. Excuse me. I'll turn on the camera on my phone and take a picture and zoom it in.
Oh, okay.
You just got to make do, you know? You got to be
Well, I
resourceful
can
when you
see
don't have
it if
what you need.
this close, I can see it. I can see it real good. That's why I take my glasses off. When you see me take my glasses off, that's because I'm getting close to see it.
You see better without your glasses?
Up close.
You tried out a Cricut bright pad under my diamond paint. Perfect. Oh, wow.
A who?
Wait, let me write that down too. I don't have to have a Cricut to use it, do I? See,
It's perfect.
you.
Every empty square shows up really good. Ooh.
Yeah,
I
because that one, you know, I
really
always miss a square. Always.
cataract. Everything is hazy. Uh-oh.
Mm,
They're like $50, but they go on sale a lot.
okay. Well,
I'm
and
the
if they
same
have
way
them at
with my
Michael's, can't I
glasses
use
and close up work.
like a
Yeah.
40% or 30% coupon? Or do they still do that? I don't even know. I'm the same way with
Hey,
my glasses.
Dwayne.
Hey, Dwayne, how's it going? Hobby Lobby and Michael's. Okay, okay, I'll watch them.
I
I mean,
haven't
I'm not
been
in
there
a
yet.
hurry. Oh, you know what? I did just get a new diamond painting. I'll be right back, y'all.
Oh,
I'll
you
show
got a
it to
new
you.
one?
I did.
I got some new ones today too. I need to start showing all the ones that I got, but I got too many to really show off. I have over 100. I promise. I got a tote full, and I got some more coming in. I got some that's I'm customizing that's coming in. I just ordered today, so we're gonna see how it's gonna come out. I got friends that's taking pictures, and I'm taking their pictures and turning them into diamond painting. I think those are gonna be Jessica. What's happening? That's how you be doing me. Look up. There's Jessica. Jessica, look. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you what I'm working on. You probably don't like the team, but I'm just showing the work. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Jackie? Look. Isn't that awesome?
Y'all, this kind of stuff only happens to me. Let me tell you what just happened. Oh, how pretty. Go Steelers.
I'm looking. I'm looking. Yeah, I know you looking.
So look.
Yeah.
Hey, Jessica, how are you? I just went. I figured since I was getting this diamond painting, I would run to the potty before I come back here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I bust in there. The door was cracked. I walk in. There's no sound at all in there. I went to sit down, and my son says, "By the way, I'm in the shower." Scared the living daylights out of me. I hollered.
What is he doing in the shower without the water running?
He said he was drying off.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hey, I chose to believe him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So what
You
he
know,
does
because
in there
he's
is his
been acting
business.
kind of strange all day.
Right. So he scared the living day. Well, today
Scared the piss out of
he was
you.
in
And leave you
he,
on the toilet.
he does that kind of crap to me all the time. I called him Lurch today
Uh-oh.
because he
You
remember
got a voice?
the guy on the Addams Family, the tall
Yes.
monster.
Yes.
That's what I called him today, even though he's not tall. He
Right, but
was,
he got the deep voice.
yeah, and he doesn't make any noise anywhere he goes. It's like he's floating.
Oh,
He
wow.
he sneaks up on me. Hey, mom. What?
Mhm.
Today I went in the laundry room to look in the freezer, and there he is standing there trying to figure out what he's gonna wear. I'm like, oh my gosh, Metal Mouth from 007. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all. So look at this. This is so pretty. Okay, since I'm not able to finish my beta fish or betta fish. I
Ooh.
decided to get this instead so I could have a fish. Look how pretty that is.
Oh. I'm trying to see. Did I see that and was trying to get it? Where you get that from?
Amazon. I get all of them from Amazon except for the map one. Isn't it a pretty cool? And I love koi fish. One of these days, I hope to have a koi pond in the backyard.
Oh.
Yeah, if we buy this place,
Jessica,
that's
y'all
first
got any koi fish?
I think it'll be real pretty. I ought to get Grumpus one too and send it to him and Mrs. Grumpus.
Oh.
That they have a koi pond in their backyard.
Okay. That is cute though.
Yeah. And it's not, I mean, these letters are so much easier to see, all these symbols. I'm
Yeah.
looking at them right now. And the brand of the one that I was having a hard time with,
Mm-hmm.
let me go see. Hang on. It starts with an H.
Uh-oh. That's a new one. Ouch.
I can't say it. I can't pronounce this. But it's Huacan.
Huacan.
Can.
Husin.
Wakan. My dad had koi when he still
Hossin.
lived in Colorado. They had to measure Sure the
Make
water
sure the
didn't.
water to the
Oh
gradient.
yeah, I bet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they don't like being too cold. Well, they go dormant. Really, you don't
The
have to feed them
fish?
much in the winter. But the thing I don't like about this too, see how it's okay. This one has the double-sided tape.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. You have your little section.
Uh-huh. And I can cut it off every time when I'm finished. I can just keep,
Right.
but then if I don't, dust will get in it. But then I don't know if you can see this or not, but I'm gonna try really hard. I'll do it under here on the other camera. Well, oops, nope. Where is it? Nope. There
Right
it
there.
is. Do you see how the symbols are so tiny
Yeah.
and I can't, and the lines are very thin, like number 12 there. What the heck is that? I don't know.
I don't know. You
And
had to
that
put
little
it a
Star
little
Trek,
closer so I can see because it's blurry to me.
it is so well, they are. They're blurry.
Oh.
They are.
And
And
you where?
right. But that's what it will look like. Well, let me get over here. Let me fiddlesticks. Okay.
Oh
This is my
wow. And they that
picture
little
book.
on the thing?
No, they're that big.
Okay.
But that's the little picture of what it's going to be. And
Okay.
it actually should look like fiddlesticks. It's up and down like this. Like, nah, like this. It's up and down instead of
It's
side to side.
200 colors?
Yeah, one's yellow and one's kind of pink and orange.
Oh wow.
It's going to be really pretty when I can get it done and I can see.
Wow, my little
Um,
trays is not enough then.
and I'll tell you another thing. The drills that came with this are smaller than any other drills I've ever used.
Wow.
So, as pretty as I thought it was, it's a little more difficult to
Hey,
do than
Marcel.
Marcel. Hi. Do you have some time to come up and hang out with us? It's okay if you don't, but I'd love to have you if you do. Mm. But I mean, I like them both, and I love fish and I love birds. So, uh-oh. Oh, this goes with the koi. Okay. What are you doing, son? Hurry up, please. Don't make any noise. Thank you. You will. You certainly will. Oh, this comes with 2 pens. And look at this. It comes with uh shoot. One of
Yes.
those things that you can slide your drills over with. Push them over. And this is a different color than what I'm used to having. It's a real clear pink goopy stuff instead of
That's
the
what it look
bright
like.
pink.
It looked like the one that I'm using.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
And it came with some plastic bags, but of course not enough. But I've been
Right.
keeping these and just saving them so I can pack up stuff and send it to you.
How
What
come?
is it, dear? Yeah, that'd be nice. Thank you. That'll be
I did
nice.
move stuff around. I got to re-clean up because I can't find my. Uh-oh.
What'd you
And
move stuff
and that
around? What
lets you
you
know how long it's been since I used it because it's over there on my tray. I moved everything. I've added on to my table, so
I've been using this one. It's metal.
I don't know how to use it. How you use it?
You just like if your drills are crooked, you could just stick it straight in like this, row by row, and it straightens them up.
Oh yeah?
Or you could, I take them and I'll do like this with it,
Right. I
and
never did that to none of my pictures. I'm
and
gonna do that to that one and see what
it
happens.
helps straighten up some of your drills.
Okay.
Now, none of my drills are ever perfectly straight. You know,
Okay.
oh, okay, yeah, that does look the same, doesn't it?
Yep. And you see
Yeah,
how much I have on here?
I
And
see
you
that.
know
You got
how many I have you, how many, and this is how much I have left.
wow. You know what I do when it gets thin? Like, say you get all the way through the center of that, right? I take it, I fold it in half and squish it a little bit and use the rest of it.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Hmm.
That's
Just keep
exactly what
folding it
I'm
until
I'm
there
gonna
ain't
keep
none
using
left.
it until there ain't nothing left.
That's right. That's right.
But
Um,
like you say that I'm not pushing in real hard. And so like when you push in and it comes out on the sides, I like
right.
roll it. Oh shoot, you can't see it, but I would roll it on my finger and
Yeah,
then
and
I
then
press it in there.
that's what I've been doing.
And
But
still and I go a long way with that as well.
uh-huh. What I shoot. Hand it here, babe. Just one. Just one. You need to wipe some of that off. I don't like all that, okay? The one with the least amount. And I want you to wipe this stuff off. Whatever those chunks are, wipe them off. I don't want no. Okay, you can wipe those off. I just want the flavor, not the. Mm, bless your heart. He's trying to do something for me, and I'm not talking very nice to him. I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry. You kind of scared me with all them chunks, though. I bought him some black currant jelly. He loves it. Um, he calls it currant. I don't know who's right, me or him.
Well, current is spelled Current.
Well, you are correct, honey. He said, well, current is spelled Current,
Mm-hmm.
and that's spelled Currant.
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably right.
When y'all
And
have when y'all have a discussion like that and you don't know
mhm,
how to pronounce,
mhm.
go to Google and type it in
Uh-huh.
there and have Google repeat it back to you.
Oh, why don't you do that, son?
Okay, let me get them.
Okay. That's a good idea, Mona. Mm. Excuse me. Y'all, I'm starving.
Eat. Because
I
you
had
saw
one
me over
chicken.
here tearing them nuts up. I was eating some nuts, baby. They was good. I want to eat some more grapes and cherries, but I had that earlier. I might need to just go on and cut this doggone watermelon and eat some of that. Get some
Oh, I
hydration.
do think you should do that. Mm. Oh, that's good,
I haven't
son.
had black currant jelly for years. It's so good. Me either. I'm so
You know
stuck
what?
with strawberry preserves.
I like strawberry preserves too. Um, Violet went to the what's the name of that store, son? The World
Market.
Market store. They have
Hmm.
one over in Alabama. And she went and brought Murphy home some of this black currant jelly. Well, he really liked it a lot. And she brought him this little tiny jar of it because she said it was expensive. Well, he asked me last week, hey, Mom, do you think you could order me some of that jelly? So I went on Walmart.com to because I get it delivered free. Well, it's not free, it's part of my Walmart Plus plan. And I thought, well, I'll just have them deliver it to me. Well, it didn't come with the grocery order. It came 3 days later.
Mm.
But y'all, that stuff was $11 a jar.
Wow.
So you be very sparing with the jelly. Give me the jar. Let me show
Yes,
it to
indeed. That should last you a year.
him.
2. Yeah, $11.
I can assure you
Yeah.
it will not. Look at that.
No
Look at that
wonder
tiny
you
little
hollering
jar.
about that's too much. Oh my, and that's a little
$11.
part, baby.
11.6 ounces.
Oh my
It's
God.
called Scottish Currant Jam.
That's not for peanut butter and jelly. No.
No,
That
no,
make me
no.
want one too. Don't do that.
He likes it on toast, like French bread toast, and he likes it on biscuits. And I don't know what else he like. What else do you like? Waffles?
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes it on waffles. Here, baby.
Okay.
Take that.
That
Thank
sounds
you.
good.
It's a little tart for me, but it is good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's imported, Lori.
You over
So
there crunching? Oh, it sounds so good. Make me want to get some toast.
yeah.
They got me wanting some peanut butter and jelly on some toast. Mm.
That
I haven't
sounds
had
good.
that in a while.
Y'all, I've been eating low carb for so long. This tastes so good to me. Do you hear me?
Mm.
This will probably be the last piece of bread I have all week.
Mm-mm.
Honestly, It's how I keep my cholesterol under control.
And that's what I need to do. Because they did say it was kind of high.
Did they?
Yeah. And I had it down. So I need to go back to not eating bread and all that other stuff.
Well, you know,
Eat in moderation. Because for a while there, I was eating peanut butter every day, and I
yeah.
was craving it at 4 o'clock in the morning. That was my craving. So now
I
that
love
it's the season, I'm craving watermelon, and I had a golden melon. That thing was so good. Oh my God. I went out there and watered them seeds again today.
you have got to do a video when they start coming up.
Yep, I sure will.
Y'all, she took all the seeds out of this golden melon and threw them out in her garden.
I sure did.
Threw them everywhere.
No,
So,
it's just one row. It's a row. It's along
well,
the vine. So when they come up, they can just go over the vine. And if it's just a whole slew of them, it's just a whole slew of them. Yeah.
let's see. Lori loves lingonberry jam from IKEA. I've never had that, but we don't have the closest IKEA to us is Houston or Atlanta.
Wow.
And those are
Come on to Houston.
Houston's about 6 hours away.
That's all.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Maybe a little less.
Okay.
In Atlanta, it's probably 6 or 7 hours away. Maybe.
And what
No,
is
it's
it
not close at all.
from Houston?
What'd you say?
What you want from Houston?
Lingonberry jam at IKEA.
Oh. I had to go get some and bring it to you.
So she wants to need a rhubarb pie this year. Now, do you make yours with just rhubarb or do you put strawberry in it too? Because my granny used to make it with rhubarb and strawberries. IKEA is 2 hours away from Tina. No, we live in the IKEA desert. I don't know why IKEA doesn't think that the coast between Jacksonville, Florida and Houston, Texas doesn't need an IKEA. We do. We need one here. You might be able to order online. Then it probably costs yeah, it probably does because I was looking at kitchen cabinets one time and I thought, well, I'll just order them. They like to use their own trucks to deliver things. They don't like to put stuff in the mail. Yes, we are the land mass, Denise. The land mass between, what was it? New Orleans and Alabama? Yep. They won't ever live that down, will they? During Hurricane Katrina, that's what the Weather Channel called us. The land mass. The land mass. And the land mass between New Orleans and Alabama got hit worse than any of the other places. I mean, it was devastation. And I know New Orleans took it bad, but they didn't take it from the storm. They took it from the flooding. It is back. It is back, Michelle. Mona helped me get it back. Yeah. Mona, I called Mona this morning and I was standing out.
By the evening time, she was crunk. Uh-oh. She's back.
I haven't talked in a week. Come on now.
Look, she's
They're
making
about
up
20 minutes from IKEA. Used to live an hour away.
I'm telling you, this is a lot of black.
Yeah. On that Steelers thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it too much, you think?
And,
that is a lot.
And all that right there is black. And this right here, I got to finish is black.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is a lot. All right, y'all, let me take care of my nose real quick.
Hey, Michelle. Look, I'm over here shaking, trying to get these things in the thing.
Shaking?
Yeah, shaking it up.
Oh, yeah.
I done did all that black. All the ones that you saw up there, I did. Yeah.
Yes, that's the Steelers, Tina. It ought to be the Jaguars, but I'm just saying.
I didn't see no Jaguars.
Well, I'm not a football fan, but that's my hometown, so I have to, I have to be somewhat of a fan.
But you just do,
I just do because, look, I remember when Jacksonville was trying to get an expansion team. I was probably in early middle school, between 5th and 6th grade. And oh shoot. Who was the Colts before Indianapolis? The Colts were somebody else.
I don't remember.
I can't remember either. But they were going to pick another place to go, and Indianapolis won over Jacksonville. But we had a great big rally downtown at the stadium. We want the Colts. We want the Colts. Well, when we finally got the Jaguars, it was apparently a time for celebration in that city. And everybody did celebrate them. I mean, everybody was tickled to death in Jacksonville that we had gotten an NFL football team. But I will say this. When Jacksonville got the football team, it became a less desirable place to live.
Oh.
And I don't know exactly why.
You got more.
Maybe more people, more everything, more crime, more everything. And I don't know if it was just a sign of the times, if it just coincided all at the same time, or if I just became more aware of it because I was older. Yeah, but Baltimore, that's exactly right, Michelle. Baltimore Colts. Yep. Thank you for that. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize for coughing.
You girl.
Look,
It's
that
time
ain't
for
something
medicine,
people.
right? Because you haven't taken no medicine all day, right?
Oh, it is time for my medicine too. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you're right. It's been a long time since I took any.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm not doing too bad without it, except for that occasional
But
cough.
still, you
But
need it. It's not taking
yeah,
your.
yeah, I think I will. I'm
That's what
not gonna do it on camera, so there. Sports
Okay.
teams move to other cities. Yeah, they do, Dwayne. It
Yeah.
doesn't happen super often, though. At least I don't think it does.
Every time
Um,
you turn around, they want to change and move. I hate that they got rid of the Oilers and they went to Tennessee.
I know. Me too.
Yeah.
I used to watch them.
And that man left because they wouldn't get him a stadium. But as soon as he left, they built the stadium. So that let you know there was a problem with him and not them
Sure.
building.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Jane Doe. I was not sounding like Daphne.
What happened?
Daphne from the Andy Griffith Show.
What happened? You was sounding like her?
hmm Jane
Oh.
said, "Thanks, Mona, for helping." Charlotte had been sounding like Daphne. Andy Griffith reference.
Oh.
It
Oh.
seems to happen all the time in NFL, but has happened a ton in yeah, baseball too. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
See, and I don't watch baseball much. I like to see it live, at the stadium. That's fun, but I
Right.
can't watch it on TV. That's
Cause
the most
it's
boring.
boring.
That's more boring than watching bowling,
Oh, I
or
love
golf.
watching bowling.
I like to watch bowl. My grandma used to bowl.
Oh,
She was
okay.
pretty good too, actually. She was good. You should have seen her throwing that ball down. She looked like a stinking professional.
Yeah, she probably was.
She she was pretty good at it. I mean, I don't know where she learned it or any of that, but man, she could sling a ball. She tried to teach me. I never learned.
What?
I can I don't do it like the professionals do it.
You ain't supposed
I just
to. You're not a professional. You just like to have fun.
oh yeah, but she tried to teach me how to do it like the professionals because
Uh-oh.
she knew how to do that. You know how they slide a little bit and they put
Yeah.
their arm out and all that
Yeah.
mess? She could do that.
Yeah.
Used to freak me out. I'm like, where'd you
Make
learn
it
that?
twist it and make it turn, go down and then curve into a bam.
And would go back behind them, and yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a cousin who bowled a 300s. Oh, Lori, that's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Wow,
It's not easy to do.
that is not an easy feat at all. Um, I love to bowl. You know what I did? When I was pregnant with child number 2, my beautiful daughter, Rachel, I wanted to have that baby so bad. I was about 8 months pregnant. No, I was closer. It was about 2 weeks from my due date, okay? And I was ready. I was tired of being big and feeling bad and tired and not sleeping. You know how it is if you have children, you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That last month ain't no joke. Well, I decided if I went bowling, I might go into labor. I went into something, but it wasn't labor.
Mm-mm.
Had a great time bowling that night. Next morning, woke up, couldn't hardly move. Every muscle in my body was screaming at me, and I couldn't hardly walk good for 3 days. I said, well, learn that lesson. Won't happen again. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, it sounds like he was, Lori. That's really impressive. I bet he got all the trophies that year, didn't he? Well, we had band auditions. I don't know if I was able to tell y'all or not, but
Mhm.
Murphy's going to be on the bass drum this year. So, soon as football season starts at school, I'll be doing the Friday night lights and filming a lot of that.
Okay.
It's all those hormones that loosen your joints. Yeah.
Isn't that bass drum bigger than he is?
Yes, ma'am. No, he's on number 3. It used to be bigger than him, but he's grown quite a lot.
Oh,
Um, I mean, he was short to start with. He's always been a very petite young man.
yeah.
Um, but from the time that we took him to the neurologist about 3 to 4 weeks ago, until he just went to the doctor for a physical to go on his camping trip for Boy Scouts, he put on 5 pounds.
Oh.
And I know he's grown at least 2.5 inches since Christmas.
Oh, he's
So I
going
keep
through a growing
praying.
spurt.
I hope so. Oh, from your lips to God's ears. I want him to at least get to be 5'8", and that's going to be a stretch. It really is. Yeah. He's 5'6.25" now,
Okay.
but he'll be 17 in 6 months. So let's
Yeah, he's
just hope
through
he's
a growing spurt, so he
yeah.
might make
I
it.
hope he's just a late bloomer.
Yeah, he might make it.
Yeah. Well, at 6.25, he only has 1.75 inches to go before he could be 5'8", which would be great. If he gets to 5'7", that's all right too, because my dad's 5'7".
Okay.
At least he won't be the shortest one in the family.
Right.
My my pretty son Logan will be the shortest one in the family. If he's 5'6", I'd eat his shoes.
Yeah. Well, you what, 4'9"?
To me, no, I'm 5'1".
Might as well say you 4'9".
Mm-hmm. I'm
Hmm. So you
5'1",
over 5.
and his daddy was 6'1", or is.
Okay.
And I used to tell him all the time, because he'd cry, because people pick on him at school because he was the littlest boy in the class all the
Yeah.
time. And I'd say, "Don't worry, baby. When you grow up, you're gonna be as big as your daddy."
Oh,
And
you something.
I'll never forget, a few years ago, he called me up. He said, Mom, you lied to me.
Uh-oh.
I said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Well, you told me I was going to be as big as Dad when I grew up." I said, "Oh, son, honey, I was just trying to make you feel bad. That wasn't a lie on purpose. I really thought you were going to benefit from some of those tall genes." But he did not. He got my dad's side. So I went to school with a boy who was 5 for when he was 14. By the time he graduated, he was 5'11". No kidding. Oh, wow, Lori, that's awesome. So there's hope.
Yep, there's hope.
Well,
He's
his
still
daddy's
alive.
5'9". His dad is 5'9". His dad's brother is a little bit taller than that. I don't know how much. But his grandfather, his dad's dad, was shorter than both of them. So I don't know. The genetics are not in his favor, truly. And like I said before, my parents were both very small people. Oh, I forgot to turn on the stinking camera.
Mm-mm.
Um, but it won't matter. I mean, shoot, he's a handsome young man. I'm so thankful that I got pretty children.
See? There you go.
God was good to me. Gave me
That's
pretty smart children. Pretty and smart. I feel very blessed. Except for that one bozo.
mm-mm. 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 Don't do that.
You know, there's always one in every family. I
Right.
just have one tall grandparent. She was 5'9". The other three grandparents were short. My late mother was short. Her three older sisters got the big and tall genes. Aw, you know, I have a brother who is about 5'10", and my grandma always used to say that he got that from her husband, who was 6 feet tall, and he looks a lot like her husband too. I never met him. He died before both me and my brother were born, but I've
Mm,
seen pictures of him, you know. Why am I letting this slip off the hook like that?
I don't know.
You know, this crochet hook that I'm using, um, the the ones with the black handles on the bottom,
Yeah.
'cause they're a little bit longer than the normal Susan Bates hooks. Let me show you. Um, let's see. Look, I got to move everything off my table to be able to show you. Okay, here it is. Um, this isn't the same size hook, but see how much shorter it is?
Yeah.
I like the longer hook.
Longer ones. Yeah. Everybody
Yeah.
do.
I don't know why, but it just
It
feels like
feels
it's
better.
more. It does. It does. And now I've got all of these old Susan Bates hooks, and I think I might get another set of these just
Yeah.
because.
Those are the ones I like.
Yeah. And I'll use these if these are busy in another project.
I don't use those. Susan Bates.
But yeah. Oh, you don't?
Nope. I use the ones with the grip on it.
The
The one that you just showed with the black, but they
oh
all
yeah, that's
different
Susan
colors.
Bates. That's a
Oh
Bates hook.
no, I'm just talking about the part down there at the bottom. If it's got that part down there, that's what I use.
Yeah. And then well, I've got my furls hooks. My daughter got me these for Mother's Day one year. They don't make these anymore. These are the Odyssey hooks. Um, and these are too heavy. I don't use them very often at all. They're
Mm,
beautiful, but they're just
right.
way heavy.
Right. Now that
Um,
probably send you off into a carpal tunnel.
I bet it would if I used it very often. I did use the bigger one, this one here, to make those slugs.
Oh, okay.
I did use that, but I also used
It hurt your hand.
this. You have to use two sizes for the slugs. This was for the bottom part, and this one was for the top part.
Okay.
But this is a furls hook too, but it's resin and it's super lightweight. I mean, look, it's crazy light. Whoop, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, yeah, sling it all across the room.
Yeah, there we go. I'm good at
They are
that.
very pretty. Jackie says.
They're pretty, but you know, these furls hook take a lot of getting used to. A lot of getting used to. This one's so pretty to me. I love it. I got these on sale. They were having a what do you call it? Like a second sale. It was the ones that weren't fit to sell at the normal price.
Yeah.
And I got them for $10 a piece. These things usually run about 30 bucks a pop. They're crazy expensive. So I jumped on the deal when I could. So I got 3 for 1. And if
Okay.
they ever have another one, I'll get some more.
Three
Just
for
because.
look, just
I like
because.
the I like the bigger hooks to be resin for some reason. Like,
I like the bamboo furls the most.
oh, you like the bamboo ones. See, now I haven't used them. I would like to get one of those streamlined ones, the all metal, and it's supposed to be really good. I don't know. They do take some getting used to, though. But one thing I do like about these resin ones is how sharp the neck is. I like that. I guess they call it an inline because it's the same as the Bates hooks. I don't know if you can tell or not. Let's see, where are we? But oh, you can't really see it. Oh, well. It's more pronounced versus this darn boy hook that I had to buy. It's all rounded up here. And I don't
Yeah,
like that.
I think I got that.
Do you? I think everybody's got
Big
some.
one.
Well, yeah, because Susan Bates she didn't used to make the bigger hooks. I don't know if she does now or not.
I
I
just
don't have to
want
look.
one of those metal furls from Ola Joe. Oh,
Oh, how nice. Thank you, Jane Doe. Thank you very much. I don't even know what this one is. Wait a minute. Does it say on there? It says something, but I sure can't read it.
mm-mm.
I sure can't. This is a G plus hook.
Oh,
It's a 4.5 millimeter. And that's why I bought it, because I needed a 4.5 millimeter and didn't have one. Now I have two. There it is. It's a 7. And they also call it a G plus. I like using a 4.5 millimeter, but my favorite hook to use is usually a 6 millimeter. I can whip something up quick with that usually. I do like a 5.5 as well. Look at this. Look at that.
Jackie, what you working on tonight?
Yeah. Lori, what size is the hook that you want, or do you know yet? Is it going to be a surprise? Or do you get to pick? Oh, you're in bed?
That's what she working on tonight.
Yeah. She's working on sawing some logs.
Hey, she probably. Are you? How you feeling? Are you still sick,
God, I hope not.
or you just resting? You laying down because you don't feel well? You're just getting some rest.
Okay, I'll look. I'll look.
Just watching y'all. Okay.
Well, thank you, Jackie. Thank you. Did you get your internet problems sorted out? Man, I was so ready to go live on Friday with you, even though I couldn't talk. I was going to tell you that I would be there. I just wasn't going to talk.
I was looking for y'all.
And she had internet problems.
Everybody was having internet problems. Everybody
Yeah,
had a glitch.
it's 12:30 a.m., which means I need to go to bed. You go, girl. I'm so proud of you for that self-discipline, because I don't have any. Not a bit. Not today, anyway.
Mm-mm.
Well, and I'll tell you why. It's just me and the kids here tonight.
Oh, no wonder.
And I can do whatever I want.
I
I
can
don't
do
have
it.
to. I don't have to.
I ain't got to go to bed. I ain't got to get up. I ain't got to cook.
You
I
don't
ain't
have
got to
to
do nothing.
do nothing till tomorrow, and I'm going to enjoy every second of it.
I get it.
Oh, Jackie, I wanted to ask you something. When that comes to that tromboncini squash, right? Um, I got a great big one. It's probably at least 2 feet long. Probably with the curve in it, it's longer than that. Okay, it's really huge. And I know you said to wait till it's a peachy color to harvest it. How peachy are we talking? Are we talking like butternut squash peachy? Or are we talking just a little hint o' peach? Or just a dull? And do I pick it or do I let the skin get hard on it like you would a butternut?
Mhm.
Or I'm so confused. I don't know how to.
Mm.
You know. But I have one that I am going to pick tomorrow. That is, I'm going to cut it up and fry it like a zucchini. I might even use some cornmeal. Who knows? Put it in an egg wash and throw some cornmeal all over it. Woo! Sounds good. Put some seasoned salt in there. Mm, I might just have that for lunch,
Sounds good.
right? I don't even need anything else with it if it's good. I never let mine go that long. I pick them early and use as summer scope. Okay. Okay. Well, the one I've got looks like the one on the seed package. I won't let the rest of them do that. Yes, it does. It makes good catfish too, Dwayne.
Mm.
Dwayne says cornmeal makes a good crust.
Yep.
You want the skin to be tough, like okay, okay. The color shouldn't matter. Okay, I got you. I got it. So that one's gonna have to hang there for a while. My baby butternuts are all green, but I've got probably close to 12 of them, which makes me really happy. Um, my baby spaghetti squash have not started producing yet, but I got them in later than the other ones. And do you know my watermelon's still growing slow?
My melons is growing real slow. They still little. You know what? I think tomorrow when I get out there, I think I need to
Fertilize.
fertilize. It's time for me to fertilize. That's what I'm gonna do.
Well, I fertilized mine last weekend with some half strength fertilizer.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm going to go back and do it again this weekend. And I think I'm going to give them some Super Thrive
Yeah, that sounds
and see
good.
what happens. Something's trying to eat my okra, but it's growing anyway. Just like something was eating that dang tomato that I sent you a picture
Something
of.
eating everything out there.
Oh, it's getting bad and it ain't going to stop, you know.
Right. I'm thinking
Okay.
about cutting my mulberry tree.
All the way down?
No,
To what?
not the main stem, but it's a
Oh,
few of them that's sticking out. It's like it's a big stem, it's real big, right? And then it's got another one coming out on the side, and it's got
yeah.
two of them coming up from that one. And I'm thinking about cutting one of those off and start a whole nother tree. Or, if somebody want to come get it, they can have it.
Do you think that big stem is going to root?
I don't. That's what I was wondering. Would it root? You know, I need to find
I
out.
might. Well, you could find out. You
Or
know what I
what I
would
can
do?
do is I could hot dog it. I just might try it and do it on there.
What do you mean hot dog it?
Air layer.
Oh, okay, okay. That's what I would do. I would layer it.
Yeah,
I think you got a better
because
chance.
I'm gonna take it down anyway, so I might as well put my hand at it because I know it's easy to germinate. I mean, propagate.
Right.
It's easy to propagate
Propagate.
because
Right.
I just take a thing off and put in some soil and let it go, and the
Right.
leaves and stuff do die off. It do look like it's dead. Next thing you know, here comes some baby leaves.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
okay,
there they are.
I see you.
Uh, I would take some cuttings off of that main branch or that branch first if you want cuttings, before you air layer it. Just,
Yeah,
preserve some of them.
yeah. I
But
got
I
a lot
mean,
of them that I done put in the thing already that's got roots on
oh,
them
do you?
again. Yeah. So, but I'm gonna do some more if
Uh-huh.
never know. I might get more people that want some more. So, and the ones that I sent out, they probably gonna say it didn't work. Well, this time it's gonna work because I'm gonna send more than just I'm gonna make sure it's got good roots on it this time. I ran
Right.
out. I ran out. And
Last
plus
year.
the first one that I sent out, I think I had it for at least a year before I even sent it out, but it was becoming a tree.
Oh, okay.
So now that she's got it, she's like, "Oh, it's doing so good. Oh my God, it's great." Yeah.
They are great.
So how is
Mine's doing
yours?
good. It's great.
They coming out
It's
great?
honey, it's got leaves all over it. I don't have any fruit yet,
No, you shouldn't
but
have fruit. Yeah.
yeah. But it's got leaves all over it and it's almost this tall. Well, it's pretty tall.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
pretty tall.
Okay. Did you
It's
give it
growing
some
great.
fertilizer?
Heck yeah, I give it fertilizer and I give it Super Thrive and um it's doing better than the rest of my trees, put it that
You
way.
got it in the ground
No, I have it in a pot,
in a pot?
a big pot.
Okay. It's gonna be all right
Uh,
because it's gonna bust through that pot.
oh, it will. I'm sure. Well, I'm not gonna keep it in the
Mine
pot.
did. That's how mine
Did
started
it?
out in the pot and it bust through. That's I can't move it.
Oh my goodness.
And see, I know I can like propagate and cut or whatever now because it's not fruiting anymore. It's not
Right,
gonna
right.
fruit again until fall.
Till fall. Okay. Um, I think Tati Nursery sent me 2 dead trees.
Uh-oh. That's
They
messed up.
are in bad shape. There's not a leaf on one of them
Okay,
yet.
just because there's no leaves don't mean it's dead.
I've had it for 3 months, 2 months.
It doesn't mean that it's dead.
What does it mean?
Is working on the roots. Don't keep fertilizing and watering. Do not treat it as if it's dead. Don't do that. I promise.
Okay.
You know what? I need to start showing that stuff because just because it look dead don't mean it's dead.
It
I
looks
have
dead.
I have a dragon fruit out here. I can't even show you the piece of it. It was dead, right? I went to pull
Mhm.
it up yesterday. How come it was babies? It's 2 of them in there now. Yes, everything.
Oh.
Look, when I got my pomegranate tree and Jay asked me, he said, "How's that pomegranate coming?" I said, "That thing dead." I went outside and it was a little bitty leaf. It was little, but it let me know I am not dead. And you
Yeah.
should see how bushy it is now. Don't, girl, everything that looked dead ain't dead.
Okay.
It
How
could
long
be,
should I give it?
working on his roots and not, flourishing and nothing. Just keep on, just don't give up on it.
Well, I've been giving it fertilizer and water just like the rest of them.
Don't give up. Don't give up on it. You're going to look up one day and see life and be like, "Oh my God, that's just like that elderberry. That elderberry, Miss Peachnut passed out to everybody. Everybody hollering it was dead, right?
Yeah.
Mine had a
Yeah.
little leaves on it and everything. And then it looked like it was dead. How come I got 2 elderberries out there now?
I'll be darned. Well, I'll keep the faith then.
Keep the faith. Everything that looked dead ain't dead. We give up so quick. That's why I always say it takes patience to be in the garden. Have some patience. Don't look for
You
stuff
do.
right now. You just got it 3 months ago. You looking for a miracle. No, let that thing have been in shock and everything. So
That's true.
let it is working. Just keep on feeding, keep on nurse. It's gonna come. You're gonna be like, oh, she told me. Watch.
Okay.
She
I
told
will
me.
trust you.
She told me.
I'm about half tempted to put it in the ground. Put them all in the ground. The thing is, my dog thinks that trees are sticks,
Right.
and he likes to chew on sticks.
Oh,
And that,
so you need to put something around it so the dog don't get to it.
yes, yes. So I'm waiting to see if Poppy wants to build. He was talking about building additional fencing, but I think that's silly. I don't think he should build fencing. I think that we should get fence and wrap it around, like leave enough room for the trunk, of course, for it to get big. But I think that we should get like some 3-foot fencing, like what do you call it? Welded wire fencing, and
Yeah.
just stake it in there with the green poles and do it that way. But we have a lot of trees. We have a lot of trees. Lots. I think I've got 9. I think it's 9.
Oh, girl, 9. You got 9 trees?
Mm-hmm. I've got a peach, nectarine, an apricot, the mulberry, 2 persimmons, and the 3 citrus.
Girl, I ain't even gonna go down the line what trees I got. I got
Well,
4. I got 4 sour sops.
Oh my! Is your yard big enough for all that?
I ain't
don't
go down
matter,
the
does
line
it?
with all the other stuff I got out there. I just said I got
Oh,
4 sour sops.
well, I know you got your
And them
mulberry.
trees are growing like crazy too.
They
Yeah. I was
good.
looking at it tonight and I was like, them things look like they getting taller.
There's a mosquito hawk flying around us.
Why you say that?
Because I saw him. He was trying to get in my crocheting.
A
And I
hawk?
wasn't quick enough. Mosquito hawk.
Oh,
the
girl. Okay.
bugs that eat mosquitoes.
Okay.
They're big.
Okay.
And he was over here messing with my crocheting. I don't kill those
Okay. You sound like Jessica
because
now.
they eat mosquitoes. And if I get a mosquito in my house, he'll eat it.
Oh.
Yeah. I'd rather have him flitting around than having mosquitoes buzzing in my ear at night.
Yeah.
What's the matter with you, Virgil?
Uh-oh.
Virgil, where are you? Dude. Virgil. What the devil? Hang on a minute. Virgil. Okay, good boy. Good boy. You had me scared there, buddy. Making that funny noise. You're a good boy. Night-night. He just made a really funny noise, and then he wouldn't answer me. I'm like, okay, is he breathing?
Well.
Because he let out this really heavy breath. He was like, like that. Kind of scared me a little bit.
Okay.
I mean, he's only 18 months old. He can't, it doesn't make sense that he would pass from natural causes at 18 months old. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
Last time I took him to the vet, he was fine. Okay.
Yeah, I thought I missed yesterday.
Do what?
I didn't play my game yesterday,
Oh,
so now I gotta pay.
hey.
Mm-hmm. You know, them little it's a little thing that you have to pay if you miss a day and you want to
Oh,
keep on going or you start all over again.
oh, oh,
You
oh,
want
oh,
the
oh.
skin to be tough like a winter squash. The color shouldn't matter too much.
I'm just gonna let it get good and tough on the outside. But I was telling you earlier, I do have one that I can harvest tomorrow and treat it like a squash, like a zucchini.
Oh,
Um, if I can
and it's-
keep the
I
vine born,
need
but
2, a 6.
I don't know if you know this or not, but that Cowlin clay has helped my garden a whole lot, and
Oh
I
yeah,
thank you for it. Yeah, it everywhere that. Okay, so I sprayed it on there, and we had a couple of thunderstorms a few days apart. The first thunderstorm, that Cowlin clay didn't go nowhere, or kaolin clay, however you say it.
yeah,
And because I went out and looked, and I'm like, oh gosh, I just did that for nothing, right?
right.
Well, it stayed where it was supposed to stay. It stayed all over the plant. And so I left it alone. And a couple days later, we had another thunderstorm. And it got thinner. The clay got thinner,
Okay,
basically. It's not completely gone still. But I'm gonna go out there tomorrow and spray again
yeah,
because I'm hoping that I can use it in time to kill off some vine-borne bugs. Because
yeah,
if they lay their eggs and they hatch, they won't be able to bore in if that clay's all over it,
right,
right?
right.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do.
Miss Peach does say it'll mess up their mouth when they bite into it. It's gonna mess their mouth
Good.
up.
I hope it does. Do you know how many squash of mine they've ruined?
Uh-oh.
Squash plants over 10 years? Shh, too many.
Say over 10 years. Look, she ready to mess all y'all mouth up.
I am. I'm ready to annihilate them. I saw one flying around my cucumbers the other day. I said, no, you don't. I took my hand like this. I said, smash. One less vine-borne bug. Yep. Did I even have a nap today? I don't even know.
I don't know, cause unless you had one before you talked to me, no. Cause we've been on the phone for a long
A
time.
little. Yeah, I think I did take a little nap before. Yeah, I did. I did.
That's probably why you're not sleepy.
Well, I didn't sleep long, but you're right. Well, I was up at 5 o'clock this morning. I don't know why I think I need to get up
I
for
was
5,
up
but
at 5 o'clock this morning too. I ain't go to sleep till 6.
well, you didn't end your live stream till what, 3 something?
Something like that.
And then I went to sleep, and Poppy's alarm clock woke me up out of a dead sleep, and I couldn't go back to sleep after that.
Oh wow.
His alarm clock sounds horrific. I told him, I said, you have got to change that sound because
Maybe that sound is what wakes him up. So you
it
can't change
is.
the sound until he retire. Then
Ugh.
you'll be one happy woman when he retire, because you won't hear it no more.
I
Then you're gonna
hope
be
he can.
waking up anyway.
Yeah. They say the older you get, the less sleep you need,
Yeah.
and the
That
less
you
food
need
you.
or you get.
I've always heard that you need.
Yeah, you need
My
all that
granny,
sleep.
my granny used to get up at, gosh,
Crack of dawn.
before dawn every morning. The butt crack of dawn, and
Take a nap in the
she
noon.
no, she didn't take too many naps.
What?
She went to bed early,
Oh, okay.
like with the chickens, but she didn't really
Hey,
take any naps.
just
Now
before
she would lay down and
break.
rest and watch. Let me tell you what she used to do. She would lay down and rest, and she would find wrestling on the TV.
Oh, sound like my mom.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what, watching her watch wrestling was pure entertainment.
Yeah.
She would get so into it, and she'd holler at that TV, and she'd get him, get him.
Yeah.
Here she is, 86 years old, just a hollering.
I'm about getting.
And
Mm.
it was really kind of precious. But she would do that, and then she'd get up, she'd go do something else. But she'd wake up at 5 in the morning or so, and she had a bird that lived in a cage right next to her little lift chair,
Hmm.
and she would had a dustbuster, and she would turn that dustbuster on at 5 in the morning to clean out that bird cage. And
Okay.
I'd be in the other room sleeping. Me, me. That's what it sounded like. And I would holler, Granny, do you have to do this right now?
Yeah.
And she'd say, are you going to sleep your whole life away?
See?
I mean, it was on the daily. I'm like, oh, for goodness sakes. I'd throw the pillow over my head. Because, I was,
Are you
what,
gonna stop
17?
something?
Yeah, right. I wasn't going to stop her from doing that.
No, you trying to stop the sound to come through the
Oh,
cover.
yeah. Heck yeah. I would have worn military earmuffs if I could, those the over the head
Plug,
ear thing.
the plugs.
Yeah. And the headphones. I would have wore all of it if it would have kept that noise out of my head.
Mm.
Mm-mm-mm. She was so funny. But she did every morning. She'd clean that bird cage out. She wanted that bird to have a clean home. She taught it to talk and everything. His name was Joey.
The bird.
Yep, that's what she named him.
That's Jessica's bird name.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
She'd say, Pretty Bird Joe. And he'd say, Pretty Bird Joe, right back to her.
Oh. Jessica bird say, hello. I know.
No.
Oh, that bird cracked me up talking about, I know.
That's a sassy bird, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. That bird is something else. I love Birdie.
Is it?
Birdie don't like me though.
He don't?
Birdie pull my butt up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe he just knows you don't belong there all the time,
Yeah, it's because I didn't check her. So you know how kids are. You have to let
Mm-hmm.
them know how far they can go, and I didn't let her know. I just let her,
Oh.
So I always had to get something to put by me that Birdie didn't like to keep Birdie from.
Off of
Birdie
you.
done scratched up my glasses. Birdie done scratched up my phone.
Oh my gosh.
Birdie was extra. Birdie was taking my earpiece out my ear and throw it across the room, take my glasses off and throw it across the room. Like,
Are
yeah.
you kidding me? That's insane.
Look, Birdie was
She
a
was just
mess.
she was antagonizing you
Yep,
for sure.
for
Oh my goodness.
sure. Yep, bullied me all the way. Look, until they finally gave me something, make her leave me alone.
Did you give her any of your cookies?
Um, no, I gave her my watermelon. Oh, she ate the heck out that. Ooh,
Oh,
look
I
at
bet
her.
she did. She was happy about that, wasn't she?
Yep, yep.
And it didn't make you friends with her?
Nope,
Oh,
she didn't care.
she said, I'm just going to use her for the watermelon.
Exactly. I sent her some calamondin and she ate that up. Jessica was trying to hide it from her and put it in the cabinet. That bird went in that cabinet and got it.
No.
Yeah. Like,
Hilarious.
well, I finished it.
Let me see. Show everybody. Oh, it looks nice.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. How many more you got to do?
One.
That's it?
Yep, I got one left.
Well, I'm going to get off of here
Okay.
because I'm tired and I want to go to
Yes,
bed.
it's 12 o'clock.
It is. Thank you, Mona, for hanging
I,
out and
I appreciate you for having me come and hang out with you guys.
anytime, my dear. And I want to thank the chat for hanging out with us tonight. And I will be back probably sometime either Wednesday or Thursday. Probably Thursday. And I guess that's it. Y'all come back now, you hear?
Take patience to be in the garden.
There you go.
Show it again, Mona.